काल लाईव्ह केली का? मी जरा माझं वायफाय रिस्टार्ट मारून आलो. तेजस काल लाईव्ह केली का? चल.
चलो गाइस कंटिन्यू करते हैं. आई एम वेरी इंटरेस्टेड यार. मैं वैलोरेंट खेलने वाला था बट मुझे ये गेम में बहुत इंटरेस्ट बढ़ गया. अरे अरे
Peeps make you jump!
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade again.
Might some kind soul help me?
प्रोफेसर फिग से अभी हम बात करेंगे. किधर है शेमड़िया? शेमड़िया प्रोफेसर किधर है?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed.
Yes.
If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Yeah! Yes!
खरंच फोडा लागेल.
अरे गप रे, तुला मार खायचं वाटतं.
एवढं मार
घरी घुसून मारेल झाले.
एवढा मारेल ना विसरून जाशील कोण आहे.
स्ट्रीम वर लाईक कर आणि चॅट कर.
अरे ते नेटवर्क नाही चालत आहे. थांब जरा.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is
खेळायचं मला
working with any of the goblins at
Battlefield.
Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of intelligence. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are
अरे
no...
डाउनलोडिंग चालू आहे. मी तेच बोलतोय काय पार्टी
They're off the locket.
स्लो झाले.
You said you discovered something in it.
झाला पण.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map
काय
appeared.
माहित कितीला घेतलेला मी.
Clever
मी तर सगळेच
enchantment.
बॅटलफील्ड घेतले ते.
It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure,
गेम पास मध्ये आहे
but
का
I do not know where it leads.
बॅटलफील्ड कुठला
It
पाय
leads
ना
to the
2599.
A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Should we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
केन मध्ये
काय
केन
नाही भरपूर ठिकाणी पैसे खर्च झाले. तुला नाही माहिती का?
काय इकडे तिकडे खर्च
Revelio.
जमव ना पैसे.
नागेश मी सध्या लाईव्ह केले. पर्सनल गोष्टी नंतर बोलू.
अगं तूच बोल पटली मारतोय ना. मी थोडी काय बोलतोय.
तूच बोलतोय. तूच विषय काढला.
कानफाट फोडेन. मी नाही बोलला तूच बोललाय. किती वेळ लाईव्ह करणार आहे? 1 तास.
new student were to help me.
अरे ये बार-बार क्या बोल रही है? मैं इसकी हेल्प बाद में करेंगे. पहले मेन क्वेस्ट, फिर साइड क्वेस्ट.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know.
Yeah.
When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
अरे यार.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
इधर जाने को बोल रही है ये.
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio.
Haunted toilets.
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole? As long as
अच्छा
we're
लेवल
only
1 लॉक
time
मतलब
a week, I
पिक
can
लॉक का भी
work
स्पिल रहेगा.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Reparo.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels.
माइक चा आवाज येत नाही का तुझ्या?
A dueling
तो
type
है.
of sorts.
बोल काहीतरी.
It's invitation only, so
Hello.
you must
Hello.
have really impressed Sebastian.
बस.
हेलो ये तो ना.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
गेम कैप्चर
You
कर
show
तू.
up, I match you with other
अरे नहीं
duelists,
दिखता ब्लैक स्क्रीन.
and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
अरे तुला माहिती आहे ना.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree.
मैं बघितलं नाही काही.
Besides, your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian.
कहाँ नहीं होते थे.
Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
ये छोटा बच्चा लग रहा है.
बच्चे ही हो.
We'll make you regret signing up.
शी कितनी गंदी दिखती है वो.
ए क्रिटिसाइज करू नको कोणाला.
Break through yellow shield with control. Spells like the levitation target now. Okay. Okay, understood.
Stupid one.
Levioso! You're better than that! Sendo!
Act like a winner.
Stupid one.
Find the one.
Stupid one.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant.
Yes, I'm champion.
Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Okay. Win 2 rounds, win a round of spell combination. Okay.
Glad you're back.
अरे किधर है क्वेस्ट का क्वेस्ट
बोल रे काल
खालच्या सर्व्हर ड्रॅग करतो का ना आपल्याला
कुठला सर्व्हर
खालच्या हे सी ऑफ थ्यू सर
का रे
एक सेकंद लाईव्ह वर नाही बोल
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yes, I'm ready for
I'm ready.
round.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
अरे मैं अकेला ही काफी हूँ
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
ज़्यादा उड़ रहे साले Okay.
Leviosa! Protego! Stupid!
Give him a four! Leviosa!
Stupid! That's all you've got?
Mine
Stupid!
one! Potato! Don't shy away now.
Protego!
Act like a winner.
Stupid one! Accio! Come on!
Leviosa!
Stupid one!
You're better than that!
Leviosa!
Oh, there goes my wager. Pity more people can't match the duels.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you.
Hey
But
there,
after
Tej
that
is here,
last round, they'll really have it in for you. You better keep
अरे ते
practicing
सगळं
if you want a
बनवायचं
chance
आहे
at winning,
ते कसं करतात ते
or at least
ते
surviving the
एका
next
त्या-
round.
याने
I'll let
कसं
you know when we're ready. Hope to
एक्सक्लेमेशन
see you
डिस्कॉर्ड
then.
टाकलं म्हणजे काहीतरी येत असेल ना प्रॉम्प्ट
The next round
ते
is
सगळं
for
कुठे
all the
बनवायचं?
gobstones, so to speak.
ते एकदा चेक करायला लागेल प्रॉपर
ॲडी कुठे ॲडीला माहिती असेल
आणि ऑफलाईन
पाहिजे बोला थोडा वेळात आता झोपेल बोलतो
ॲडी जाम भाव खातो रे आजकाल खूपच जास्त भाव खातो
मार ना त्याला कानपाट पड त्याचं जाऊन
नाही खेळायचं नाही सिम्पल मी खेळणार नाही म्हणजे
ते सगळं सोड जॉन विकला कधी जायचं हे दोघं जॉन विकला जाऊन आले
त्याच्याकडे लवकर रिलीज झालेला कोण दोघं ॲडी ना
स्वप्नील आणि
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yes, I'm ready to have a try.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
नको राहू दे
If
कंटाळा
you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
तू बघतोय का लाईव्ह
हम्म
लाईक कर स्ट्रीम
केलं पण मी कधीच
Accio!
one.
Levioso!
Excellent form.
Levioso!
That was something.
Okay, I understood.
Next time, perhaps.
Levioso! Reparo! Accio!
You'll get it.
Okay.
Levioso! Accio!
Nicely
Getting
done.
used to it.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Yes. ये 1 घंटा खेलने के बाद ना हम लोग
Assignment's all finished.
हेलो नियो
क्या है?
1 घंटा खेलने के बाद वैलो खेलते हैं, ठीक है? अरे ये गेम सी है ना, सी हेलो नियो सी है ना ये गेम
म्हणजे कळालं नाही मला सी.
हा गेम मी कसा केला घेतला म्हणून.
कोणी विचारलं?
माझा तसं वाटते कारण लॅग पण भरपूर होते, बल्कि यूज पण नाही होते CPU आणि जे ग्राफिक कार्ड तेवढं तरी पण लॅग होतो. ते होतेच ना.
हां.
If only a new student were to help me with...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be
Yes,
ready to
I'm
learn
ready to
Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your
अरे मी
wand
तुला बोललेलो ना
steady.
त्याला बोलायला, तू बोलला नाही
मी
वाटतं.
थोडी बोललो. मला माहित काय काय.
नागेश मी तुला बोललेलो त्याला बोलायला.
मी नाही बोललो ना.
का नाही बोलला?
असंच. त्याला वाटेल बोलला नाही तू.
Good work.
काय करायचं? टू यूज स्पेल आयटम यू मस्ट फर्स्ट
अरे टेडियस.
अरे कुठे ठेवू याला?
Incendio!
Fast travel.
हाँ बोल.
काय?
एक सेकंड तेरे कॉल वर म्यूट करतो.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to their backward way of thinking.
Talking about Muggleborn again.
Revelio, can you help me?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Reparo.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand.
Yeah.
You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
ये हेडमास्टर है. अरे इसको हेडमास्टर होना चाहिए. ये बुड्ढा है. और मतलब ज़्यादा
That
मैजिक
man
अच्छे.
is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip...
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be I shall find you when I've completed whatever toy...
Revelio.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
What are you up to now?
जिसने भी बनाया काफी मस्त गेम बनाया. मतलब वार्नर ब्रोस ने बनाया.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
नहीं भाई माइक चालू है.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian.
चलो इस अभी कुछ तो कांड होने वाला है.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
क्या बोला?
हाँ? फ्रँकी रे. थोडं काहीतरी बडबड लाईव्ह आहेस तू.
तू कर रहा है ना मेरे लिए बड़बड़.
सुपर.
अरे ये स्पेल पागल तेरी से मैं स्पेल भूल गया कैसे काट कर. अरे यार 4 म्यूज कैसे होता है?
म्यूट कर देना भी आता.
स्पेल्स का किधर ऑप्शन? स्पेल
मॅच मध्ये आता मी. लाईव्ह बघ आता.
कोणाची?
म्हणजे जेव्हा बंद करशील तेव्हा अचानक.
अरे ये स्पेल्स का ऑप्शन किधर है?
चल.
हाँ चल. हाँ टी.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Better not be a student in here. It's after hours. Do hope Peeves isn't up to his ridiculous antics. Is someone there? Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Must have been one of the books wandering about.
अरे सब काम मैंने ही किया, उसने क्या डिस्ट्रैक्ट किया मुझे वही समझ में.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Incendio.
Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. अरे ये पहले नहीं बता सकता था.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
किधर है घोस्ट? अच्छा वो घोस्ट है क्या? सॉरी. भारी रे असैसिन जैसा वाइब आ रहा है.
Should be in the club. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because
Okay.
Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Revelio.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
भाई तेरे को नहीं बताने का समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. इधर आया हुआ ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है मुझे?
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
अरे यार रिपेयर करने का किधर है? हाँ
Repairer. Revelio.
अरे ये क्या है ये?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more. That's it.
इसके अंदर जरा ज्यादा हिम्मत नहीं आ रही.
Revelio. Where might this lead?
Loading.
Revelio.
रुक जरा अभी ये क्या करना है?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
चलो देख लूँगा सारे.
Stupid one.
गिफ्ट ओके. अच्छा मतलब ये मेरा अल्ट है. गॉड ऑफ वॉर जैसा लग रहा है.
Revelio.
नहीं कुछ चलो आगे ही जाना पड़ेगा.
Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
छोड़, अपने को आगे जाना है, हम लोग आगे जाएंगे।
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio. Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
अरे बाप रे, रुक जरा, अभी सब लड़ाई वाले ही लेना पड़ेगा। क्या है ये? जो ये क्या है? ये रिपेयर का है, इनका ज़रूरत नहीं, ये भी ऐसा है। ओके, आई एम रेडी।
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupid.
अरे मैं नीचे गिर गया। मेरी हेल्थ किधर है? मेरी हेल्थ किधर है?
It is a book after all.
Yes. इतनी मेहनत हमने एक किताब के लिए की। अभी किसी की तो याद देखेंगे हम लोग, मेमोरीज। कितना अच्छा ना। कितनी क्यूट बच्ची है।
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCaw?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild. It was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
माइक का इशू मुझे लग रहा है मिनट साला 1 मिनट माइक का इशू क्या ये चल क्यों नहीं रहा ये वाला माइक हेलो हेलो 1 मिनट अभी टेस्ट है हेलो हेलो
Sebastian.
हेलो
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Okay, he's not a snitch.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
अभी क्या करना है देखते किधर जाने हैं ये सब खत्म अभी क्या करना है असलम का मास्क क्या यार
Revelio.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
कितना अजीब दिख रहा हूँ यार मैं। अरे फास्ट ट्रैवल यूज करना चाहिए था। Arranging the rather.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
Revelio.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak direct.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potion.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're...
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to... Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio. Accio.
Levioso.
It's time to prove prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Okay.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
और कितने सारे एक साथ दिए जरा देखे पहले ये वाला करते लिव्ड एज अ स्टूडेंट अटेंड हर्बोलॉजी क्लास ओके हर्बोलॉजी ओके हर्बोलॉजी क्लास है ना फास्ट ट्रेवल एक्टिवेट करना पड़ेगा बाजू का भी
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
ये मास्क गंदा लग रहा है पहले मास्क चेंज करता हूँ चश्मा अच्छा लगेगा हैरी पॉटर वाइब्स मिलेंगे
Revelio.
ठीक है लॉक खोलना बाद में सिखाएंगे लगता है
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, Hira.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
अरे ये तो हैरी पॉटर वाला ही सीन है
Quickly, place your mandrake in the
कौन खाता होगा रे?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to...
Actually,
How kind of you. It seems... Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of... Come back and see me when you're finished.
अरे चल रही ये लोग का बड़बड़ सुन के ना मेरे दिमाग खराब हो जाता है.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Liam. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
ये मेरे साथ क्यों आ रहा है?
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
Accio!
Gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Accio!
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. One's your parents. You get the idea. Anyway, Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Hey, मर गया.
Revelio.
कुछ तो दिखाई दे.
Don't give me that look. Handy resource indeed.
And for that helpful reminder as to why we should...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they... And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager...
Magical plants have...
I'm glad. Herbology is... Huh. Well, I suppose that's it.
I should think that those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
ये इसकी माँ का अरे नहीं नहीं फेंकना नहीं गलती से टैब दबा दिया
Incendio! Accio!
अभी किधर जाना है भाई अभी किधर जाना है
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Strange.
Wish I could sneak in. Accio!
Maybe Aura's or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never...
I saw an aura bag on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
कौन है Professor Sharp?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Okay. रेसिपी किसके पास है?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
ज़्यादा बोल रहे हैं इसको दूँ क्या?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the
मुझे
feather.
लगता है कुछ तो गड़बड़ होने वाला है ये फंसाएगा अपने को
Your potion should not be
Revelio.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ करने वाला है ये साला वीजली है
It cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
इसने कुछ तो गड़बड़ की
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice...
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a
मुझे
lesson.
पता था ये गड़बड़
As for the
करेगा
work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from that inspiration.
अभी किधर जाना है
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food powder.
Got a peek at the
Revelio.
ये किधर जाना है अभी
Revelio.
कितना भगा रहा है यार ये.
What are you up to now?
फास्ट ट्रैवल यूज करता हूँ.
Revelio.
अभी जाते वक्त भी बहुत सारे ये मिलेंगे, तो मैं ये पहले करता हूँ. एक मिनट ये
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
ओके चलो.
Revelio.
अच्छा किसी के भी घर में घुस के कुछ है नहीं ना इधर. धूप है.
This looks intriguing.
ये क्या है?
Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
कुछ नहीं, ये इतना भी इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं था ये.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
तो इधर क्या डालना है?
Revelio. Revelio.
इधर का क्वेस्ट कुछ और रहेगा. छोड़ अपन मेन क्वेस्ट करते हैं.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
साला डर गया मैं. अरे उठा क्यों नहीं रहा मैं? पानी के अंदर कैसे जाते? लगता है ये सिखाया नहीं ना अभी इसलिए
It is good to see you, my friend.
Okay.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. A portkey brought us there after the dragon.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connect.
Is that the magic you use?
I think so. I know that's a lot to...
And I will have... For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to... I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch...
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are...
All the more reason they must be... Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow, taking him down would cripple...
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about him. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to...
All right.
I am going to watch and listen, find out precise. In the meantime, remember...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? It's like a place right out of a storybook.
No one's looking.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
That's enough. I'm too tired of your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you.
Reparo.
Why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
कौन बात कर रहा है?
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Protego! Stupid!
तेरे लिए 2 मिनट का काम है.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
इसको भी मैं हटा दूँगा. Collection section of your field guide.
Stop right here!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body! Nice drive! Head in the clouds, this...
I'm not
Murder. Murder कर दिया
What
इसने.
just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
ये क्या है?
Repairer. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite...
It's a long story, but...
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Best get moving on my...
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. She's a traveling...
You're a researcher?
No.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived. You see, each swirl in Merlin's...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at...
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
Revelio.
territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio! Levioso!
क्या करना क्या है?
Revelio!
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Which spell?
Protego! Reparo! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
ये बार-बार मर्लिन बियर्ड वगैरह वो सब बोल रहे हैं.
I can hardly believe it.
Revelio! I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
You for some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to... You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, they never returned.
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. Father was so distraught that a treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could...
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is
ज़्यादा उड़
green.
रही है.
The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous. We are known for our contributions to science, but with all I plan to discover about the world around...
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient It's mainly used for studying... Sadly,
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would...
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
ओके अभी इसने क्या क्वेस्ट दिया है? ओके अभी ये सब बाद में देख लेंगे. चलो अभी क्वेस्ट करते हैं ये वाला.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Chaos Lords क्या है?
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
ये लास्ट क्वेस्ट इसके बाद बंद करते भाई.
I trust you didn't find the dice too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
चलो बाकी का स्ट्रीम कल कर